Hi everyone, it is Tuesday, it's just before noon, so we're sneaking in at the last minute to do a chapters book chat for you today. I'm Tory, and I'm sitting here in our middle grade chapter book section, which is one of my favorite genres of books, age groups of books. And so I wanted to tell you about one of my absolute favorite middle grade chapter book series, especially as we're getting into spring and summer and nice weather. These are just books that have always made me think of the changing of seasons and getting to experience the outdoors. I don't know, they're feel-good books. So you might be knowledgeable of a series of books called The Penderwicks. And there are 5 books, and they are by Jeannie Birdsall. And they are very sweet, fun, entertaining books about a big family and the adventures they get up to. There's dogs and rabbits, and they're always meeting new friends, and it's just very feel-good sort of stories. Well, I read The Penderwicks and instantly thought of one of my favorite childhood series, which is by Elizabeth Enright, and the first book is called The Saturdays. And there's a quartet of these books. It's about the family called the Melendys, and there are 4 kids in this family. There's Mona, Rush, Randy, and Oliver. And in this first book, they live in New York City in the early 1940s. The time period doesn't super matter. It's not really part of the storyline, but just so you've got a reference point. And they are sick and tired of never having enough allowance to do the things they want to do. So on a particularly rainy, dreary, miserable Saturday when they have nothing to do, they brainstorm and they decide they're all going to take their allowances, they're going to pool them together, and every Saturday one of them will get to take everyone's allowance and go off on an adventure. So Rush is a very musical boy, and he plays the piano, and he's always listening to composers, and so he decides to go to the opera on his day. Randy is an artist, and she loves artwork and painting, and she goes to an art gallery. And the thing that I like the best about these books, not only just are they feel good, but these are books that I always use as an example of voice in writing. So if you've ever heard about voice in writing and have wondered what that meant or really needed a good example of it, Elizabeth Enright is a phenomenal author at giving her characters real voices. You could read an entire page of dialogue in one of these books and know instantly who is saying what, because her characters are so well developed, you recognize them instantly. And the family dynamic of the Melendys is super special. They're siblings who are friends who squabble from time to time, but really they're there to be friends with each other and help each other out. And it's a super feel good. So I wanted to recommend The Saturdays. If you are someone who has really liked the Penderwicks series, or if you have read neither of them, I can recommend both of these series. If you're looking for something lighthearted, good-spirited, just a darn feel-good book series, The Saturdays, The Melendy Quartet by Elizabeth Enright, or the Penderwicks series by Jeannie Birdsall. I think you'll love them. They'd be really good read-alouds for a family, too, especially if you've got kids a little bit younger. This would be great reading level for 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th grade. One of the nice things about The Saturdays is that these kids, like I said, they're very musical, they're very artistic. One of them is super into drama and acting. So they're smart little whippersnappers. They're entertaining kids, and you actually get some fun vocab words in here. I think I flipped through the first couple pages, and someone did something lugubriously. It's like, now that is a darn good word to feature in a kid's book, because once you know that word, why wouldn't you use it every chance you have? So anyway, both of these, if you're looking for a good springtime, summertime, feel-good story, The Saturdays and The Penderwicks. I hope this has inspired you to try something new. If you need any more book recommendations, you know where to find us. Tuesdays at noon, we'll tell you all about the books that we love, and we'll talk to you next time.